Hey guys, what's up? This is Gormizer, and welcome to Smite Strats, a very short mini-series where I'm going to be going over the different roles of Smite, as well as covering things that you might want to know, like what are these things in the jungle that you see, or if I'm playing the hunter role, when is it appropriate for me to go leave the lane, or to buy wards, or any of this. And so what I'm going to do for this first episode is go over what Conquest is in Smite, and then afterward every episode is going to be covering a specific role in the game type. Conquest is a 3-lane MOBA style like League of Legends or Dota, where your goal is to get rid of the enemy's towers in every lane, push through their Phoenix, and into their base where the Titan will be. Now, the thing about this is, you don't actually have to kill every tower. So the way this works is that this Phoenix is untouchable until this tower is gone. That tower is untouchable until this tower is gone. And the minute you kill this one, and then this one, and the Phoenix, you have access to the base, and the Titan is vulnerable. And you can do that on any lane. The main problem with this being that if you just do it on one lane, they still have all these defenses over here. So the nice way to do it would be to take out as many of the towers as you can, and then push down the Phoenixes until you can fight in the Titan. Other things you might be wondering about this map, other than, what are these towers, what are the Phoenixes? This area, here and over here, what is all that? Well, that is the jungle, and obviously the jungle connects the lanes so that you can travel between all three. The way this game will work is that, let's say you're in mid, and you see that your player has come over to assist their solo laner, so they have 2 people over here coming in on your guy. You can then walk over and help your person. And that is one of the main functions of the jungle. Now later I'll be going more in depth about what you can do in the jungle as a jungler, but before I go into that, I'm just going to talk about these camps that you see all around inside of this jungle. So first I'm going to cover the one that's most prominent, these little yellow dots, right here, 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 and here. What are these? Well, these are the harpy camps. What the harpy camps are, I'll find a picture of the harpies to put up down in the bottom left of the screen, but what the harpy camps are, they give golden experience, and they will 3 spawn in these back harpy camps that I just colored over again. So here, 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 and here. And 2 will spawn here and here. And each give experience and each give gold. These 2 are actually some of the main spots that you will find people fight at. And you might be wondering, well, there's another gold dot just sitting right over here. I'll be going over that gold dot in a little bit because that one's a special camp. So next I'm going to move to these red buffs right here and right here. Those are a damage buff. They give a percentage-based damage buff to your character. Whoever picks this up will have slightly more damage than they did before. It's a very simple buff, very nice to have based on the god. Next is the orange buff over here and here. Those are the speed buffs. They will give a movement speed and attack speed bonus to whoever has the buff on. Just as a clarification, all of the buffs that I'm circling right now, so the red buffs and all of the blue buffs, are on 4-minute timers. So every 4 minutes after taking one, you can get another one. I'm not entirely sure of the timers on the back harpies. I'm pretty sure it's either 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. The mid harpies, here and here, are both on 3-minute timers, so every 3 minutes you can get those. But back to the speed buff, yes, it is just a movement speed and attack speed bonus. The blue buffs, here, and here, and here, and here, they provide extra mana regeneration to whoever has the buff on. It also provides a 10% cooldown reduction to whoever has the buff. So this is a very beneficial buff for certain roles, but I'll go over that when I'm going over the individual roles. Next, you might be wondering, what's this and what is this? These are two big buffs, jungle camps, that I have not covered yet. And why would I wait so long? So first we'll cover this one over here. This is the Gold Fury. The Gold Fury is just this one camp. It is one Harpy, which is a stronger version of the mid Furies and the back Harpies. It provides 300 gold to everybody on the team and 200 experience to everybody on the team. It has a respawn timer of 5 minutes, and it is a very crucial fighting point in certain games. The next buff, right over here, is the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant's the strongest buff out of all of them. It is going to be the one that will definitely hurt you if you try to go for it too early. The Fire Giant spawns at 10 minutes, and it has a 5-minute respawn timer after that, but it doesn't appear in the game until the 10-minute mark. When it slains, it provides a Fire Giant buff, which gives increased mana regen, health regen, damage to towers, and penetration. It also provides 150 gold and 200 experience to everybody on the team that gets it. And so these make up the jungle. And a lot of the fights center around the mid Harpies, the Gold Fury, and that's early game. But then late game, the fights switch to being around Gold Fury and Fire Giant. And it's even possible, if this is your jungle, so there's a good half line, if this is your jungle, you can, if you're willing, go into the jungle over here and try to take their buffs. But I'll get into that later. So just as a quick recap, the whole point of this game mode is to take all of the towers of the opposing team, move on to take their phoenixes, and then ultimately kill the Titan. And that's it for the first episode of Smite Strats, guys. If you really enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Subscribe to Ownage. If you liked the video enough, go ahead and go and check out my channel. It's in the description below. I'm also putting a link to a video that I did a few months ago, which is an overview of what Smite is. Kind of like this, less detailed than this one, but it is a very good starting point to this series. So I'll have a link in that. That's the last episode of Smite Strats for this week. I will see you guys next episode.